Falcons had a shot at the end there and didn't complete it. How would the Raiders do with theirs? Let's see. Derek Carr, down 13-10.
Oh, boy.
It's a big play. Mr. Waller, what do you got? That's a tight end, but really he's a wide receiver. This guy is unbelievable. He does it all. If Travis Kelce wasn't on this universe, we'd be talking about Darren Waller all day long at that spot. But here it is, 3rd and 6. Jets defense has been stiff all weekend. Here we go. Ruggs, wait. He fumbles. Ruggs fumbles. The rookie saying, did I just cost our team a playoff spot? Jets, they come back on the other end. The backup running backs for the Jets absolutely balled out yesterday. With Frank Gore with the concussion, these guys were awesome. All right, so Jets stop the Raiders.
Green likes wearing that mask.
4th and 3. Incomplete. Jets win their first game of...
Unbelievable.
Wait.
The pass to Aguilar is incomplete. The Jets...
And the celebration is underway.
All right, Jets put it away. Wait,
hold on.
13 seconds left. No shot.
No shot.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
What? The Raiders! Henry Ruggs, after a bad fumble, after an interception that was potentially his fault. The Jets, we'll get into it, had an interesting all-out blitz call on a 3rd and 10 where they needed a touchdown.
Always in attack mode, always.
Raiders win. Raiders are alive. Let's start with the good. We'll get to the bad. Here's Henry Ruggs III and John Gruden on a game-winning, maybe potentially game-saving touchdown pass in the Meadowlands yesterday.
Coach dialed up the double move, and once I'm coming off the ball, I kind of see that it's there, and I got the DB to flip his hips, and once I look back, it's exactly what you said. It felt like the ball was in the air forever, like it just couldn't come down, and I just had to find it and make the play.
After Henry Ruggs fumbled the football and he was involved in the interception, I thought he should have caught that pass. A lot of guys would hang their head and go in the tank. For him to win that game for us, it just says a lot about the football character that he has and we have.
It's so true. He had a drop that turned into an interception. He fumbled the ultimate redemption in that game. I would say that Ruggs catch saved the Raiders' season. What stood out most to you guys in this win for Las Vegas over the New York Jets?
We have a week to talk about the Raiders. Let's talk about the Jets.
Okay.
All right. Remind you of anything? Like, what comes to mind? What'd you think of that play?
The Hindenburg? Like, I don't know. Maybe the worst defensive call I've ever seen covering the game. An all-out blitz on 3rd and 10 when they needed a touchdown. And look at all the guys coming from the Jets. They all... It's what time is it right now? It's 7:34 a.m. Yeah. I would love to see that Monday morning call or meeting with Greg Williams and the rest of the coaching staff, because I'll tell you what, these Jets players played their asses off yesterday. I don't use the word asses too often. I don't like it. They were awesome yesterday, the Jets. Every one of those guys played their hearts out, and they lost because of one defensive call that submarined the entire team's efforts. And I don't know. I know everyone's laughing, saying, well, you're trying to tank, so that's good, and everyone should crown. If you're a Jets player or coach, you feel so empty right now. And I know the fans are happy, whatever. Trevor Lawrence, they could talk about it. I just feel for those guys in that locker room, because I know that was the worst potential or worst possible defensive play call. They were just following orders. And now they're 0-12, and they probably won't win a game this year.
Shiggs, when that happened, what were you thinking? Were you just like, is the most unbelievable thing you've seen? Like, what is that?
It was a comedy of errors, but it wasn't funny. Like, I don't know. I didn't
tell me that nothing about you thought that they did that intentionally to lose the game?
I don't think so. I don't think those coaches are coaching all game, 59 minutes, coaching their butts off, and the players are giving everything they got to then purposely lose so they can get some college.
On the last play. Right.
What were your thoughts?
Well, let's just make sure we have the facts right. So it was 3rd and 10. The Raiders needed a touchdown. A field goal does you nothing. The worst thing that can happen is this. So any defensive call ever other than what they called, the Jets win. That's the only thing you can't do is say screw it and blitz everyone. If you had run 7 guys out on the field instead of 11 and just had them back up and be by the goal line, you win the game. It's so bad that, to your point of how hard the players played, it's the kind of call when it comes in, the players refuse to do it. Like a mutiny. Like, we're not doing that. There's absolutely no way. Sam Darnold after the game said, it is what it is. That was his call that was his reaction to the blitz. Everything about it was strange. The guy that they left on an island is an undrafted rookie cornerback, ridiculously named Lamar Jackson. That's that guy's name, Lamar Jackson, out there on a corner. It's not even like, oh, it's Revis out there, screw it. We're always, and it just talks to like hubris, idiocy, short-sightedness of like, I'm Greg Williams and we always attack. We never stop attacking. It is so dumb that if you really wanted to win that game and you blitzed everybody on that play, it is the stupidest call I have ever seen. I'm using words like dumb and stupid because that's exactly what they deserve. And the players and the other coaches, like, how does Adam Gase not immediately go and confront Greg Williams on the sideline, if not physically? How is that not a Kevin Gilbride situation with Buddy Ryan? Because you just cost me a win by that call. I cannot believe there's not more blowout from this, and maybe there will be this morning. But if I'm Gase, I'm walking down the hall and saying, let's step outside. It's that bad.
Maybe there's a few people that will blame the cornerback, but it is incredibly irresponsible to put a guy, undrafted rookie out there against a dude that runs a 4.27. A 4.27. And then you send the blitz and don't land home. But I don't really want to waste any moments talking about the Jets. I know you guys want to, and we need to. But let's just shout out the Raiders. Before we get to the next highlights, Derek Carr, he had a career high 381 in passing. And you said it, Darren Waller, 200 yards as a tight end, most ever by a Raiders tight end in this game. So they saved their season with that touchdown. As much as we're going to sit here and talk about the Jets, which we will, we have all the time in the world, shout out to the Raiders because they needed the dub.
You're not kidding. They sit now a game back, guys, of both the Dolphins and the Colts for a playoff spot. They are very much alive.
All right, let's get to some highlights. We got Colts, Texans.
Raiders almost lost the worst team in history on Twitter.
LeBron tweets at every NFL player with a big name. Hey, LeBron, how about you tweet at Nico Lalos this morning?
One of your own.
High school alumni.
How about that? You know, being a guy that moved from the West Coast to the East Coast, now living in the New York area, and how bad the Jets have been, it's good to have something to smile about when it comes to New York football. You know, Kay, I see you rocking the shirt. I wish you would have wore that last week when Schrager was on air laughing at me. And
I wore a Giants
with a smirk on your face.
Did I not? We have receipts.
We might have receipts.
Questioning.
With the
Do
nice
you really think they can go out to Seattle with Colt McCoy? And you said yes. And I didn't laugh.
I know, but
because I believe in that coach.
A little bit of a Santa chuckle in your belly.
A scoff, maybe? Yeah.
There was some scoffing. There was some scoffing.
I don't think Nate knew that Colt McCoy was playing quarterback. But he did.
That's a different point.
Golden Tate did tell us. No, but, you know, I knew there were some elements that would help this Giants team. One, they have nothing to lose. Zero to lose. They have no Saquon, no Daniel Jones. Like, what does it matter if they get blown out by Seattle? Seattle's fans, not there. The 12th man, that's not a factor anymore. And then on top of that, that defense, you have a specific strategy versus Russell Wilson, which unfortunately, it could become maybe a blueprint on how to stop Russell Wilson. But look, you rush 4 guys. Sometimes they were rushing 3 and dropping 8 and making sure Russell Wilson couldn't see the windows he wanted to throw in. 13 pressures on Russell Wilson.
I know.
10 QB hits. 10. And they had 5 sacks. This is the Giants, right? The same team that people pretty much wrote off at the beginning of the season as soon as their star running back went down. Now, I'm not saying this is a team that's going to flip the table over. I do know this, though. They're playing fearless.
Yeah.
And right now, everything that they're doing, they get a huge pat on the back. If it all falls apart right now, it was supposed to. But like you said, Kyle, Joe Judge is the type of coach. He likes this turmoil.
I think
he likes this drama.
You were right.
They're thriving in it.
You were right. A very entertaining game. We got to get to the Seattle side of things, of course. Where can I get this hoodie?
Oh!
I have never been more jealous of you with a hoodie.
Equipment staff hoodie. It's not even really the team hoodie. Brad Mellon and the
Stand up a little bit so the viewers can see it.
This is the one missing from my collection.
For guys that don't know, I was 42 years old playing for the Browns, and they cut me within 2 weeks.
You made a lasting relationship with Brad Mellon.
Shout out to Brad Mellon, the whole crew, the whole staff. They always show me love and send me some cool stuff, man. So I appreciate those guys.
I have a Bernie Kosar one that looks like I'm glad I didn't wear it today. It would have looked so terrible next to that. We've got lots to get to, more highlights, but these are weird times, as we know. By the way, no games canceled yesterday, no postponements. Woohoo, NFL, let's do this. We've got some innovative ways to honor the game, those who play it, who we love and are entertaining us and putting their heart out there on the field. No Pro Bowl game will be played, but we're still going to celebrate, right? We still got to name the league's top players. It's the Pro Bowl vote, and it's presented by Verizon. You have to vote for your favorite guys to be Pro Bowlers. NFL.com/Pro Bowl vote. Cast your vote.